Greetings, dear brothers and sisters, dear sons and daughters in the light. I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. I welcome you here to the time of the Great Sun Consciousness. I welcome you here to the great time and the great prophecies are coming true. Look, the people are returning to the light and are shining with light. And the faces of the ones who are shining with light are in the joy, and the joy becomes so great. And they will be taught the ways of love and light. And they will say, happy is the one who sees these words. Happy is the one who hears these prophecies being revealed. Because it is the time to learn to shine. It is the time to accept the great flame of love. The great light shiners are the ones who shine the light on your earth for the people. The great flame is when the heart will open to divine truth and they will remember who they are. They will remember divine love within them. They will remember divine truth. Happy is the one who understands these words. In the days of Jesus, the people asked, Lord, when is it that we can shine your flame of love within our hearts? When is it that we can shine your truth to the people? And the answer was, when the people are ready to take on higher truth, that is, when the great Lord will bring the flame within the heart. When will we be ready, great Lord? And they said, and Jesus brought the following words through. When the people are ready to forgive all things that have happened, when the people are ready to shine in their love together, when the people are ready to bring the Lord back into their heart, that is when the flames will be given. The people wondered in those days if it was their time to receive the great flames. And they knew within them that it wasn't. The anger among them was too great. The judgment around them was too great. The fear was so great. And Jesus always encouraged his people to stand strong in the love. Stand out of your fear, little ones. Take in the forgiveness within your heart and understand the divine is within you already. Grow within knowledge. Grow in your heart. Be in the awakening separated from divine. When you walk in the love of divine, divine is within you, and you are working in union with divine. And the people waited and waited. The Romans created so much pressure on the people, and the people grew back more into their fear. And they cowered. Jesus, we cannot do this. We cannot speak to the others. Look at what they do. And Jesus said, forgive yourselves for not having the courage. Don't come to me. Forgive yourselves. For divine is within you. You are not rejecting me. I am only a man. You are rejecting the divine Father. And they cried and they wept. And they went back into their houses. And Jesus would continue to speak like this. Now is the time when the people will rise. Look, the time has come when the great mountain of light has risen into greatness, and the people are beginning to gather into the great mountain. It will serve as a shelter for them. They will be safe and protected. They will be healed and shepherded into the great love. They will hear the teachings and shine with joy in their faces. The joy will be within their faces, within their beings. And the people outside will see the shine. The separation between the ones who are in the light and those who refused or do not know how to do the light will become greater now. The ones who come to the great mountain will be fattened with spiritual knowledge, spiritual food, and spiritual water. For they are the ones celebrating their hearts. They are the ones celebrating their flames. They are following the great shepherds. They are the beautiful, loving flames. I, sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, I am seeing the greatness happening upon your plane. I see the growth. I see the awakening. I say to my great Alina CAEAYARON, well done, CAEAYARON. You have fulfilled your task to bring the light back to the earth so that the people can be gathered now into the great mountain to receive the greater flames of love, to receive the flames of divinity. A long time ago, when all things were lost in the universe, I stated as the great sovereign, let a time come when goodness can be found once again in creation. Let a time come when all things will come back to love and into creation. For there is good in creation. Find a way, CAEAYARON. And now the great light is planted deeply into the earth to allow the flames of love to become part of the ones who are gathered in the great mountain. The flames are the resurrection flames. The flames are the life flames. The flames are the divine flames. The flames help you to become the greater ones. The flames help you to become divine in the love. Jesus also spoke about these same flames. You have all the keys within you. Do you not see that? The keys of the Father. They are the keys of the treasures. The treasures are far more worth than all the gold and the silver upon your plane. The treasures are the keys to your salvation. Several people came to him. Jesus, we don't understand that. How can you speak about these keys and these treasures? How can there be anything more worth than our gold and our silver? For that means so much. And Jesus said, they mean nothing to you. What will they do in the greater spaces? What will they do for you? And the great Lord says to you, how many talents did you discover? What will you give the great Lord? Your gold and your silver? Great Lord doesn't want your gold and your silver. He wants to know, what did you find within your heart? Did you receive the keys to go into the greater heart? This man and these people that asked these questions looked at Jesus. Show us then how valuable these treasures are. And look, he said, you think your earth is beautiful. But look at the judgment. Look at the grief. Look at the pain. Look at the judgment that the people give you. Look at what you give to the people. Is that your freedom? The great Lord offers you the greatest peace in the realms above. The greatest love. No fear is held within those spaces. No pain is held within those spaces. Isn't that more precious than all things that you find upon your earth? Some of the people went away. Jesus, we hear your words, but we cannot part with the treasures that we have gained. Often Jesus would be weeping with tears. Lord, the people will not listen. Jesus, they're only people. Forgive them with all things, he was told. Go back. Now is the time for the great flames. Now is the great time for all prophecies to come true. And I say, as the great Lord, the hard work of the light grid programmer of CAEAYARON and my divine ascension channel has been great. During the torture of Jesus, during the pain that was within him, he still said, "Forgive them all, great Lord. They do not know what they are doing. Forgive them. I am forgiving them also." The woman around Jesus wept and wept. His friends wept and wept. And because of some great, beautiful friends, Jesus did not die on that day. He was taken to a very secret place where he became healed and then returned to the people and then left. No longer would he return to those sacred places because now he needed to make peace within himself and to carry on with divine assignments. These assignments would allow you to awaken in the future. So he was sent to England, to very sacred spaces. And he was in a very sacred space with his friends, in a place you know as Glastonbury. He made a promise to his friends. One day, the sacred Lord will help me return to this place, and I will be here. And this sacred thorn will help me to remember the pain of my torture, and then I will forgive it. That sacred thorn has lasted for so long. He was sent to the gardens, preached to many at the gardens. He brought in a sacred frequency to allow healing water to come through for the people. Blessed are the ones who drink from the sacred water. The water was already healing, but it gave the people so much strength. He went up to the sacred hill you call the Tor, and he opened his heart. Divine Lord, Sovereign Lord, Emmanuel the Great, please bless the earth so that the light will never die, no matter how much pain they give to me. I am the light, the way. Please, Lord, don't take the blessings away from the people, but plant it deep within the earth. May I return to open up the sacred gateway. May you help me remember who I am. And he was in many tears, and then he left. Jesus had to go into hiding. The Romans knew where he was, and they defiled all the sacredness. The killings that took place around that time in the name of Jesus in the name of the Lord. And he did not want to be seen by anyone anymore because they knew the pain that they would be given. So he hid himself. Please, Lord, forgive me for showing myself. I am now going into hiding. So he went to his very sacred place, and he never revealed who he was until the very end. It is time for me to go to the Father. It is time for my healing to come. Lord, when I return, please send me love, because I'm going to need it when I remember this lifetime. But I forgive all the people who caused pain to my followers and myself. In this lifetime, that sacred one returned as Suzanna Maria Emmanuel, and she visited the sacred places where Jesus was 2,000 years ago. She saw the sacred thorn. Though she looked at it and did not relate it to the pain of Jesus, which meant that the pain of Jesus had been forgiven. She opened up a beautiful gate on the tour, that same gate. She heard the call, but she didn't know where it was. So she walked around the tour so slowly. Where is it, Divine Lord? And then she heard a sacred voice. Stop, Susanna. There, hold it. Just hold it. Allow it to open. For the sacred gateway has opened now. The sacredness of this channel is so great. And she is here to do what she promised you 2,000 years ago. You can receive those flames you asked for. When, Jesus, when is it that the flames will come? When the people are ready to return to their love, when the people are ready to forgive all that is done, that is when I will call the people to the great mountain, and they will recognize who I am as the great sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. The time is now for the great gathering to take place. The people must learn divine ways of love and feel the love coming back within them, so that the healing can take place, so that the love returns to them and fills them up with greatness, so that they say, Divine Lord, we see you. We know you are there. We see all things that have been done in your name. We let it go. This will create a shift in your world now that the divine flame has come to those who stayed faithful throughout all the times. You've been praying for the great flame for so long to return to you since the times of creation and the times of Jesus you were searching for it. And now you have received what you were searching for. The search is over. The growth has begun. Your inner growth will be so blessed. Your divine self will become great within you. Your love for who you are will be growing. And you will remember being in the times of Jesus. Your tears will be great as you remember, but your courage will grow. Your determination for all things will grow. You will grow strong within yourself. Before Jesus left to go overseas, he brought in great flames for his followers to help them to stay strong during the times coming, so that the light within them would forever shine. Many of you were there also, and they opened divine wisdom, divine flows, and they saw the flames with their inner sight. We are a flame of love, they said, and they hugged each other, and they felt the love growing within themselves and within each other, and wept and wept and wept, and they needed it to forgive the pain so much. Some of them went with Jesus, traveled far, others stayed, and others went to other villages, keeping the words alive of the great Lord. There was once a man who brought through the great Father Emmanuel. His words were of truth and of love, and his strength helped us to become strong. We saw the pain, and the pain was within us, and we learned to forgive. That is what Jesus always taught, go and forgive. And he was the greatest teacher for forgiveness. And his followers were tested. Would they forgive the torture? Would they grow in their heart? For that was his great teaching at that time. Go and forgive your brother and sister. Do not anger. Never go angry to sleep. Always bring in the love within your heart. And then his followers were tested. Would they hold that forgiveness? And they saw the gruesome pain the ones who were able to forgive so much, were called to sacred divine assignments in future lifetimes, and had to forgive over and over again. Constantly you would go to the most incredible spaces, bringing in forgiveness, teaching others to forgive. Don't be angry, you would say with the love in your heart. Be in the love. Be in the spaces of greatness. Some of you travel to many countries as missionaries, as priests, as nuns, bringing through the teachings of Jesus. Be in the love and the forgiveness. That was your main task, to bring this light through again and again. Look, the great Lord will return one day. Will you be ready to hold the torch of love and light when he comes? Or will you be sleeping on the job? Many of you translated the holy words and the holy experiences of the times of Jesus. Much of it became destroyed, much of it was burned, and much of it survived. Many teachings became exaggerated, making Jesus out to be the holy man. But Jesus never called himself the holy man. He was the messenger, the healer, the lover of truth, the way of the love. Now I, as sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, am blessing the ones who stayed awake, because you kept asking, Divine, when you come, please send me. So you have this holy flame within you now. It will grow to become very great. At times you will feel the heat coming within you. And at that time, when you feel this coming, say, I am now in union with my divine self. Divine is growing within me. My hands are healing hands of love and light. The people are blessed with the flames within me. Divine will show me who needs a healing. And whenever I listen to divine within me, my healing hands will become stronger. Also in Jesus' time also, he selected a few people to receive special missions. As I stated to Jesus, go and search for the special healers and teach them how to heal the people. Teach them how to give the sacred love. And he selected only a few. And then they received the sacred gift. And he stated, go and share this knowledge with people. Allow divine to flow into your loved ones. And say, divine is working in union with me, and your loved ones will feel a love within their heart. Go now, your work is great. It is so that you also have this flame. I say to you at this time, the more you love the flame within you, the more you nurture the flame within you, the more you share forgiveness with others, the more you share forgiveness with yourself, the more this flame will become alive. And then when you place your hands near another or on another and say, divine works in union with me, and I am in union with divine, let this healing happen in the ways of love. It will so happen. So I give this sacred blessing to you. Let your healings become great. Let your mouth sing with praises for divine love. Let your experiences be truly blessed. May the love flame serve you well. I have fulfilled my promise. Let that beautiful gate open now. The gateway of divine flows to align all those who are activated with the great CAEAYARON. Let it open now, so that no more human denseness needs to be experienced in future lifetimes. Let the universal love clock begin to tick now, so that all flames of love may begin to flow to the earth plane, to those who are wanting to be healed in the love and who become part of the great love flock. Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great.
So we're here on the day of, what's the date today? 29th of December 2016, and we're here at the Abbey where Jesus was 2,000 years ago. And this was the thorn that he planted 2,000 years ago. And last night I was instructed by CAEAYARON to say these following words. I now claim back what belongs to me, so that you can sanctify the earth and bring love and light to the plain and bring all the people home. Create within me the light of my being, so that I become powerful with passion and love and deep forgiveness. For that I still must learn, and when I forgive, you can give me back the holy blessings and the power of who I really am. Amen.